The Liberal Party has crumbled under sustained pressure from the Nationals and abandoned its commitment to net zero. Here's what's going on. First, there's a lot of confusion about what net zero actually means. Essentially, it signals a point at which Australia would be taking as much pollution out of the atmosphere as it puts in. The Liberal Party spent the last 2 days in Canberra debating whether to stick with its commitment to net zero or replace it with some watered down version. There were voices for and against, but ultimately the party decided to fall in line with the National Party, its junior partner in the coalition. The Nationals decided 2 weeks ago to ditch net zero after its MPs received an error-riddled document written by its own think tank. The coalition will formalise its joint position on Sunday. Now, Susan Lee said today the Liberals are very happy to dismantle the structures, regulation and policies this Labor government, and for that matter previous coalition and Labor governments, have put in place. The coalition is trying to paint its approach as more reasonable, less risky, yet in reality, ignoring the science and economics which say the cheapest way to power the economy and thus lower power bills is renewable energy. South Australian Liberal Senator Andrew McLaughlin said those wanting to scrap the targets were wrong. Lee says the Libs will stick with the Global Paris Agreement, which aims to halt global warming at 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. However, she has no plan on how they're actually going to achieve it. Liberal Dan Tehan hinted at using public money to support the states in extending the life of Australia's coal-fired power stations. Did they have a clear plan to bring energy prices down in the short or long term? Not really. Only that they would be technology agnostic, which is really just code for supporting coal and nuclear. It begs the question, why create such a media spectacle when you haven't really done your homework? Perhaps, for the under siege Susan Lee, the pressure from within her party to ditch net zero became too great and she buckled. But there's no such thing as a free lunch, and the Liberals' decision to back away from action on climate change is hugely risky electorally, as it will likely repel more Gen Z and millennial voters, the very people that they need to win over if they ever hope to form government again.